This short training is intended for Bureau of Justice Assistance grantees reporting in the Performance Measurement Tool System, or PMT. We will cover various functions in the PMT, including creating accounts, logging in, and adding users. In October of 2020, the Department of Justice's grant-making components launched new grants management and payment management systems. The Justice Grant System, or Just Grants, was developed to modernize and improve the grants management process. Just Grants will eventually replace all legacy reporting systems, including the PMT. However, we are still within the window of transition. Depending on your grant award, you may report in either the PMT or Just Grants system. We understand there may be confusion during the transition time, since some grantees may have multiple awards and required to report in both systems. The first thing we suggest is to confirm where your award or awards should report by referencing the grantee reporting graphic on the BJA Performance Measures webpage. If your program is not listed, please reach out to your grant manager for guidance. If your award reports in the PMT, you will be notified once your program transitions to Just Grants. The timeline for the transition is unknown. The PMT is one of the legacy systems that facilitates performance reporting for BJA and will ultimately be replaced by Just Grants. Once you've confirmed that your award reports in the PMT, you'll first need to create an account. All individual users must have their own unique login to access the PMT. Profile information in the PMT comes directly from Just Grants for accepted awards only. The PMT is updated regularly with data pulled directly from the Just Grants system, as that is the system of record. The Grant Award Administrator, or GAA, in Just Grants is the person listed as the primary grant point of contact in the PMT. If the POC already has an account, the new grant award will appear in their profile in the PMT once the first reporting period for that award opens. The POC and additional users can request access to the PMT by contacting the PMT Help Desk at bjapmt@usdoj.gov. Please provide your federal grant award number. If your program reports in the PMT, but your award does not appear, please contact the PMT Help Desk to have it added to your profile. After requesting access, users will receive a system-generated email like the one shown here, with instructions for creating a new user account. Users have a limited amount of time to complete a profile before their account is suspended. Users need to log into their account at least once every 18 months or it will be disabled. Once a profile is completed, additional users can be added through the PMT to facilitate data entry and reporting. We'll review the steps to add additional users in just a few minutes. The PMT has a single sign-on page that allows OJP grant recipients to access all of their awards reporting using a single username and password. So for example, if your organization receives funding from both BJA and the Office for Victims of Crime, you can access both of those applications through the PMT. Once your unique account is created, enter your registered email address as your username along with your password to log into the PMT system. The first profile page of the PMT displays the various awards your organization receives from a particular OJP component. If your organization receives funds from various components within OJP, you will have access to multiple profiles. The picture on the slide depicts an organization that receives funding directly from BJA, making them a grantee, and receives funding from another entity, also making them a subgrantee. To continue to enter or edit data, select the grantee or subgrantee profile you want to report on by clicking on the plus sign and then on your organization's name. As a note, you will not see this page if you only have one PMT profile or award, but instead you will be brought right into the PMT system. When logging into the PMT, the system will automatically direct you to the Information and Resources page. To add additional users, you'll want to navigate to Profile in the menu bar across the top of the screen. Here, you are given the option to view your contact information and manage other users. To add and/or edit user data in the PMT, go to the Manage User page. Only add users who need access to the PMT to complete data entry and reporting. Adding a user automatically sends that person an email with a link to create and complete a user account. You may want to proactively notify any individuals you add as users, since they have a limited amount of time to complete their profile and set up an account. As a note, you must be a BJA grantee or subrecipient to set up a username and password. Multiple users can be added to a grantee account with access to multiple awards and reporting. However, there is a security feature that prevents multiple users from accessing the same account at the same time. It is intended to prevent users from overwriting data and helps to ensure data accuracy. Users should always log out when finished with their session to allow others access. If your point of contact information is incorrect in the PMT, please be sure to verify the information in the JustGrants system. If changes need to be made to the GAA or other roles in JustGrants, the system of record, the entity administrator needs to update the information through Diamond. Once information is updated in JustGrants, you can contact the PMT Help Desk to ensure the updates are also made in the PMT. Having accurate contact information listed in the PMT is extremely important so that you receive email updates, reminders, training notices, and other communications. As previously mentioned, you will be directed to the Information and Resources page upon login to the PMT. This page gives you access to important documents regarding the grant program, such as the user guide, frequently asked questions document, a copy of the performance measures, and any other relevant updates. Keep in mind, you could access the profile and the Information and Resources pages at any time while logged into the PMT. During the transition to JustGrants, there are 2 different help desks available to assist you, depending on the nature of your issue or question. Contact the PMT Help Desk for PMT questions and account creation, for creating the report, for upload to JustGrants, for questions on performance measures reporting in either system, and for one-on-one assistance with reporting requirements and performance measures, PMT system navigation, data collection, to review submitted reports, and more. Contact the JustGrants support team for JustGrants system questions and account creation, navigating JustGrants, unlocking your JustGrants account or help with your password, for roles and permissions in JustGrants, for error messages, and for uploading performance reports from the PMT into JustGrants. As a tip, just remember that performance measures or PMT system, you'll contact the PMT Help Desk. Anything JustGrants system related, contact the JustGrants support team. Thank you for watching, and don't hesitate to reach out if you need assistance.